Hey, beautiful people, welcome to class. It's Classy by Mavy, and I'm Mavis, your favorite fashion tutor. In our class today, we'll be drafting a 6 or 7 panel blouse, a 7 panel blouse, otherwise known as a 6 pieces blouse. Okay, that's what we'll be drafting. As you can see, I already have my basic bodice, the full scale basic bodice here. So we'll be manipulating this to get a panel blouse. Okay, I guess you already know how to draft this. If you don't, please kindly indicate. It's quite easy. If you know how to draft the half scale, just quickly explain what you do to get the full scale. If you get the half scale, already the block of the half scale is carrying your hip. So what you do is just extend this line to meet with this hip point here. Okay, how do you get this? This is from your waistline to your hip. The measurement is usually 8. 8 is mostly a standard, but you can actually measure on your client to the top of your hip. From your waistline to the top of your hip, this is 8. So after imputing this line 8, you now draw a line slanted to meet with the hip point this way. And then for the darts, you just extend the dart too. You come up from that marked 8 line by 2 inches. Then you just extend the darts like this. Okay, that's all to get a full scale. So for the back, you do the same. Then for the back tightening, you also extend it backwards like that. Okay, now let's continue with our panel blouse. To get our panel blouse, we want to cut out the back and the front to stand on their own out of the block. Okay, now we are having our pattern both back and front separated. Okay, so to get our panel blouse, we first of all extend this dart line upwards to meet with the apex of the shoulder, or we can meet it here. We can bring it to the midpoint of the shoulder or from the apex of the arm side. Okay, we can actually do a armhole princess bustier for this. But for the purpose of the tutorial, we are taking it from the midpoint of the shoulder. Okay, just extend this line like this and also bring it to the end. We do same for the back block. Okay, to the midpoint of the shoulder and bring it down. So what we are going to do now, we just cut it out, slash out the darts, the waist darts, and then close the bust dart. Okay, you see it here is the front block. I've slanted it open by removing the darts, and also I've done some blending. If you see that this place is too curvy and there's something coming out, you just blend it off and cut it out for here too, so you don't want anything protruding when you are joining it. Okay, so here is it for the front. So let's work with the front first. To get your panels, what you do is just place another pattern paper. Okay, I'll also label. This is the side front, SF, and this is the center front, CF. Okay, so you bring your SF, your side front, and place on a paper. We're adding gauze to this from the waistline region. So you place it this way. You can tape it down now. So we'll be attaching our gauze now. From this point, you measure 3 inches this way. Okay, 3 inches is very okay for fullness. Okay, let me say 3 inches is standard, but it depends on your choice or your client's choice. They may want to go more than that. They may want it very full, but 3 inches is perfect. Okay, so we are working with that now. You just measure 3 inches this way, 3 inches this way. Then you use your straight ruler and connect to the waistline like this and like this. If you know how to draft a panel skirt, this will be easy because it's almost the same pattern. Okay, so that is it. Have you seen? We will now be cutting out this. The results. So we've gotten our side front. Okay, this is our side front. So for the center front, we'll be attaching this gauze only to one side. Okay, remember this is the side that will be on fold, so that's not the side we're attaching the gauze. We're attaching the gauze this way. So we are measuring 3 inches and then attaching. Okay, to the center front also I've attached the gore. So if you notice, the gore is attached only on one side, so this side will be on fold when you are cutting on your fabric. So when you open it up, it will appear, the gore will appear on both sides. But note that if you are using your zipper in front, you also attach a gore here, okay? But this one is meant for a pattern that the zipper will be at the back, okay? I'll be attaching gauze to the back block and I'll show you the results. Now our patterns are ready. This is the center back and this is the side back. So you'll be joining it like this, and you know you are cutting this in twos, okay? So the other two will appear this way. This is for your back block. Then for your front block, we have the center front and the side front. This you are also cutting in twos, the side front, and then the center front you are cutting on fold, since your zipper will be at the back, okay? So you'll be joining it this way also. So your fabric, remember to add half an inch of allowance all around. Then for the hem line, you can add 1 inch for allowance. Then for the side, this is the side back. For the side, you add 1 or 1.5 inches. For the side front too, the same thing. But on every other part, you add half an inch for stitching, okay? This is how to draft a panel blouse. This is your front and this is your back. Please try yours and make sure it's better than mine, okay? Thanks for being in class. You're welcome once again. Bye for now.